everyone and welcome to my home. Today we have a busy day. I'm going to be making a depression meal that is going to cook on top of our wood stove. And also we have just expanded our solar, so I want to show you that and a lot of different things. First things first, we have to make our lunch, and let's go ahead and make this. We're making Calico beans. In the Great Depression, beans were a staple. And throughout the years, beans have proven to be one of the most frugal, thrifty, cheapest meals that you could possibly make. Now, I am adding a variation with it. I am adding a pound of ground beef, but in the Great Depression, they probably would not have used a whole pound of ground beef. They would have used little bits of meat or bacon. I am not using bacon today, but we are going to substitute it with some ground beef. First thing I want to show you is it's home canned foods. So we got lima beans, we got navy beans. We also got some of these little kidney beans or red beans, which would have been staple in the Great Depression, the red beans. One of the reasons why you're going to be seeing a lot of the Great Depression cooking is because I love it because we have everything. It's staples, it's pantry staples. You don't have to go to the grocery store and buy something special just to make these meals. It's just wholesome, everyday ingredients, and it's things that most people would have in the kitchen cupboards. I will share with you the recipe in the description box below. Now, it did call for bacon, but I substituted the 1 pound of ground beef for the bacon. You can also use this in the slow cooker. So this would be a slow cooker recipe, or you could put it in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes. The slow cooker on high for 2 hours, on low for 4 hours. The wood stove would be considered a slow cooker, so I'm considering it to be about 3 hours to 4 hours on top of the wood stove. I'm learning how to do all kinds of things with cooking on top of that wood stove since it's generating all its own heat. Now all we have to do is we have to put it in our cast iron. All right, now we'll put it on the wood stove and have it cook for a couple hours. And now let's go on to show you what we have to do the rest of the day. I really enjoy about my lifestyle is I see everything as a resource, and we have these branches we're going to cut up, and that's going to be kindling for our fire. This next is a product review, but it is a big expansion on our solar system, and we are extremely thankful for this. This company reached out to us, and I'm so grateful that I wanted to share with all of you what they did for me. Solar can be very expensive, especially when you have a large system like this. So I am so forever grateful that I was given this opportunity of a lifetime, and it has really helping us with just using larger appliances without having to use electricity. This is top of the line. Hello everyone. Today I want to show you a solar power unit. This is what I call the mid to upper grade. It is a heavy duty one. I use all solar here on the Homestead. I will show you our solar panels and how we have them. But let's go ahead and let's take a full look at the all powers. Now this is the all powers. It do come with different size solar units. So this is what it looks like. Let's go through all of the features. We're going to lift it up this way. Now when you receive your unit, it usually is partly charged. We're going to turn it on. Here is the on button. It is at 68%. We have the 20 volt, which you can see here is the 3-prong. We have 2 of them. So we have 2 of the 3-prong. Recreational vehicle use only, it says on here, but you can see this is another 20A. Okay, so this says recreational vehicle use only. As you can see here, this is a 125 volt. And then of course we have 2 more of the 3-prong. So on the bottom is the 4, we have 4 of them with the 3-prong. Up here is the 20 volt, 12 volts. And then the DC output, and this you could use for in your vehicle. You could put your cigarette lighter to this to charge it. Over here is what we're going to be using a lot of, and this is the USB A and C. And then USB is the C up here. The C are the smaller ones, and then we have the USB A. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to plug in. We are going to plug in my record player. Now, one of these will charge up a lot of different things. You also have charging units on the side. So we have this kind of charging. This is expand battery port 1 and 2. I generally don't use those. And then on this side is where you're going to use to charge up your unit. This is what you plug in if you want to charge it by electricity. This is what you plug in if you want to charge it up with solar panels. We don't use electricity, we run on solar. This here is an override. This here is an override switch. This here, if it would be overloaded, this is a protector. This will automatically pop, and then that will protect it from an overload, so it will not have a circuit overload. But this is what you use if you're going to be using solar panels. So that's what we use. All right, we only charge our units up with solar because we want to run things free. Okay, so I'm going to show you the solar panels. We're going to go ahead and we're going to plug this all up, get it started, and then I'll play my record player. I put my record player on here. We charge up phones on here. We charge up and run all of our electric lights on here. We do it all. These units are absolutely amazing. We have our solar panels on the roof, and they're up there all winter long. We keep them out 365 days of the year. And that is what we use to run our solar. And that's what we're going to use, one of them panels, to run the all powers. All right, the unit is turned on, and now we'll set it. And there you go, everyone. Free power by the use of the sun using the amazing solar panels. Perfect! Woohoo! I love it. All right, we have the full solar setup now. Here is where the solar panels are. We have that hooked to this solar unit, and we run a lot of our electricity off of that. One thing nice about this solar unit is when it's charging, it still will run. which is really nice. So if it's charging by the sun, it still will run lights and computers and things like that. All right, let's go in the house and let's show you the lights and show you what we're doing.